So today we're insulating. We've actually been doing it for about an hour. So back door started to get done. This side's done. Finishing off this side, and then it's the roof.
Have you got to do the roof?
I'll have to take all the wires out. But I want to take all the wires out anyway and have them run along either one of the sides. I'm not sure what side yet.
I just got my heart broken, but I look fucking fabulous. Yeah, I'm back in therapy, but I look fucking fabulous. We're moving through the night like we're from a different star, flying over streets and our broken hearts. But they can't even touch us, we found a different beat. Paradise is waiting and we bought the lease. Ooh, getting caught in the mist, there's so many that never get out of. They're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we're golden, we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game, and we ride on the flames till the morning light. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Break all the rules, let them run and hide. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Gonna let the world know. We're dynamite, we're dynamite.
Right. Hello. So I've managed to wangle an extra wee week off work. I don't know how it happened, but I'm going with it and I'm running with it and it's great. So today what I've done is, well, yesterday never filmed it, but me and Sharon went over to the LDB and we got the solar panel off the roof, all the 240 electrics out the van, TV bracket out the van, something else. All the battery chargers and everything. Basically the final wee bits that we had to get out of there. So today I've cleaned all the solar panel, I've taken the brackets off because we're just going to replace them, and wired up some spotlights, but they're not working. I'm not sure why. I think they're the touch spotlights, and I've wired them up in a daisy chain. I don't know if they work like that. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board with them, but I've moved on. So now I am finishing all the wee last bits of insulation on the back doors and everything, and then I'm going to get the van cleaned out and get the floor screwed in, because we need to fill some holes in the floor before we can get the lino down. So plans for this week are the floor, really, get the floor down, hopefully lino down, possibility maybe getting some plywood back up. Don't know, I've got some other stuff coming, so I can't really fill all the insulation in there now. I need to keep channels for some wires. Right, so all I'm doing is going round all the joins of the thermal insulation. What is it called again? Thermal liner, I think that's what it's called, thermal liner. Going round it with the foil tape and just trying to really get cracked on. So we've been at about the same level as Campervan with their Land Rover. So, but now they're making their furniture. We are nowhere near making furniture, and okay, this is about 3 times the size. But I'm trying to get caught up. Can't have Campervan beating us here. Come on.
Not the fingertip, I get the whole hand dirty. It's the injuries and elbow grease make a body sturdy.
So I'm just about to screw down the floor, or start screwing down the floor anyway. And for John, True Blue Travellers. Yes, you are right. Makita are the girl brand tools. But that's because we like nice colours. Honestly, that is it. I like the colours of Makita. That's why I like Makita. Right, this is what we're on next. Getting the fleece in. So I've done some on top of the door there. I'm up in the top ridges now. All the wiring's in there so I can stuff that. I can't stuff that because we've got the reversing camera to go up there, and we might have some security cameras as well to go in. So I'm going to keep all of that clear and all of that channel clear as well, and we have some other wires that will be going up that middle section, so that will get left, and we've got some other wires that are going down that section, so that will get left now. But hopefully we can get all these panels on. These spotlights need to come out. I've ordered new ones. I think they're getting sent back because they're not very good. It's because they're the touch ones, they just don't seem to be holding current very well, so I think I'd have to wire them up separately. I don't think they like to be connected together, but I've not got enough room in the fuse box to have all them separate, so they're going back, and I've just ordered the same ones we've got on the roof. And this is what we're using. I don't know if I showed you. So everything in the van is dodo mat. So it's dodo mat sound deadening, you can see that up there. Dodo mat thermal liner. Underneath the van is dead easy liner. That's a bit of a gamble. That's not as much insulation as I'd like on the floor, I think, but we'll find it. So I'm going to crack on and getting all this fleece stuck in. It's not a fun job because that stuff stinks. The spray adhesive. Right, that's one back door got the insulation apart from that panel there, but until I'm putting the plywood up, there's no point putting that up. Opening and shutting that back door is probably going to be enough to make it unstick. But I'm going to put the door card back down in the bottom, so that's all should be fine. So I've got a door card to go on, and then the plywood goes at the top of that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to get that all covered back up. I'm waiting on cameras charging. But as soon as they're charged, I'll get them back on. Right, we have the door cards back up. Bottom of the doors are all fully insulated. They can just get the plywood put over them once we're at that stage, which will be in the next couple of days, I hope. Now I'm moving on to the side door. I've brought the card back for that. It's a bit wrecked, but it'll do to hold all the insulation in and make sure that nothing falls out when you're opening and shutting the doors. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get that done. Door card on. Same over here. I've got another card. I'll put that up. There it's here. That was actually not that bad. Bit off the end there, but that'll work for now.
And if you're into that, turn it on like a thermostat. Hot mess, effortless, throw yourself with the heaters out. Make you work somehow, heat all over it. Pour it all out, get all over it. Now make the mess, throw down with a little grit. Let it all out, get all over it. Hey, are you digging in? Or you on the surface? With the all you got, do you serve it out till you're out of service? Or you can wait and see, make bets on the lottery. Or jump in, teeth and skin, grind it out with your whole damn body. Make you work somehow, eat all over it. Pour it all out, get all over it. Now make the mess, throw down with a little grit. Let it all out, get all over it. Even if it doesn't pan out, saw the real thing rather than a photograph. I'd rather make a story I could laugh at.
Right, here's where we're at now. It's looking quite like a fluffy cloud instead of a grow tent. But I've run out of insulation, I need to go over to the house and get some more. So the bottom of the back doors are all totally done, finished, insulated fully. I need to find the wee button there for swinging the back doors wide open. Sharon said she'd put both of them, there's one in that side. She said she'd put both of them in the glove box, but I can only find one. So she'll put it somewhere else. This door has been insulated up there, door card there. I will be putting plywood around this door. I'll carpet the insides of the windows and ply all around it. And that door card's been put on, it's a bit broke, but it's just to hold the insulation in really. So that's us. Going over so I can get all that bit finished and all that bit finished and all around the wheel arches done. I still need to cut the hole for the hookup, which I am hoping to put in about there. It's quite flat there, so I'm hoping it's going to go there. So I'm just going to no fleece that so that I can cut that out easy. I'm just plying it and I'll deal with cutting it out later. We are not getting enough dry days for me to get anything cut and sealed and all watertight, so but that's where we're at. I'm going over to take the dogs out. So lunch break, well, early afternoon break. Going over to get the dogs out a walk and then get some more fleece and get that finished. The dogs haven't been in the videos for a wee while, so there they are. Buffs. Buffy, you come to say hello to YouTube? Are you saying hello to YouTube? She knows YouTube, don't you? So that's their walk done. Now I get to go back and finish the van.
Side is falling, how you see, we look for it, or watch it leave. Side is falling, how you see, we look for it, or watch it leave. Make you work somehow, lead all over it, pour it all out, get all over it now. Make a mess, throw down with a little grit. Let it all out, get all over it. Make you work somehow, lead all over it, pour it all out, get all over it now. Make a mess, throw down with a little grit. Let it all out, get all over it.
Right, I am done for today. So it's been a productive day today. I'll show you what's happened. The van is all like a big white fluffy cloud now. So obviously still got the ceiling to do, but until we cut that roof fan, there's no point. But I can get the rest of that plied, so I think that's what the job is tomorrow. Oh, I've also filled all the holes in the floor, so that'll need sanded tomorrow. Put the door cards on for there, just really to hold the insulation in more than anything. That door card's wrecked, but I think I'm ply lining over the top of that door anyway. I'm not 100% sure yet. No made a final decision.
Make you work somehow, lead all over it, pour it all out.